You awaken in the morning all groggy. Your head's hurting. The rum wasn't as smooth as Skaggs have said. You look around, the fire's burnt out with smoking embers whispering in the wind. You notice that Cooper Brown is not around also, but you do see blood on the beach and a trail of blood that leads into the sea. You faintly remember hearing a scream in the middle of the night. Was it real? Or was it just a dream of the horrors of the fight before on the ship? You sit there and look at each other, wondering what to do next.
I drink too much.
Drink some water, young man. It'll heal you.
Oh, I'd love to drink some water, except for all we have. Do we have all this rum? I look around real quick to see if we have water.
You see Skaggs.
Yeah,
You see Skaggs there,
Yeah.
still sleeping. Skaggs is still passed out, but he's got the barrel of rum. He's hugging it like this while he's sleeping.
Is there a barrel of water nearby? Like, is that still there?
Did you?
Yeah,
You got that barrel of water,
Yep.
right?
Yep. When we went to the ship and retrieved the rum, we also got I think I got the barrel of water while,
Copperman.
Oh,
You know that rum is mostly water.
Doesn't matter. That felt good. I go over the water barrel and I just start taking a few swigs of water.
Seems appropriate for all of us in our rather dehydrated state.
yep, just chugging down water.
Okay, and with that, who ate last time?
It was, I believe, Mad Bard or Cooter Brown.
Yeah,
who's
Mad-
over the lowest.
Mad Bart gave his food to Cooter Brown, right?
I killed the bird.
Then Cooter Brown gave it back to Krieg because I think he was at 1 hit point.
Yeah, and I ate the bird.
Okay,
I
so
killed that bird with the rum.
you all had water, but food. Only Krieg had food, and so Krieg,
I have a little left in my teeth, I could tell.
Krieg, you get to gain 1d hit points. If you want to roll that up,
Getting how many?
1d8.
1d8? Right.
Oh, why is my presence so low?
In the dice roller, you could right click on the dice roller, and it'll come
I got
pop
you,
out.
brother. I got you.
Oh, 8. You're at full health. You can only go to your full health, so it's 5, right?
I got you. Actually, we're up to 11 because of the growth. We did that growth in the thing at the end of this period last week. Remember?
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
We did that, so that's what I was saying in the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm at 11 hit points now, but so I can only take 7. That would be 211. And remember, I had went all the way down, and I had woken up with because of my when I went down below 1 hit point, I woke up with a 0 devil's luck. And that's when I woke up yesterday afternoon before I ate my dinner. A basket bud.
And Copperman, how many drinks did you have last night? You remember?
I remember I had like 1 swig of rum from Krieg offered me, and I guess I only drank alcohol like crazy.
Yeah, you lost the drunken sailor, so you got really drunk. So
Yeah, then don't I lose that since it's been like a
so,
whole morning.
Well, when you drink rum, you can gain a little health back, or you can puke all morning. It all depends, but the difficulty rating of your roll depends on how many drinks you last night.
I'm an alcoholic.
Probably the highest level he was at, I would think.
Yeah, so
He
it's
described himself in that game.
it's difficulty rating 8 plus how many drinks you had. Since you were the drunk of the night, it's going to be at least 8, so I'm going to give you 16. You got to roll toughness against difficulty rating 16.
8 points is a good night, brother.
No.
Oh, you were so close.
I puke.
Yeah, so you're just fucking sick. Ugh, you feel like crap this morning. You don't even want to talk to anybody. You just go by a bush over there at the edge of the grass there, and you just start fucking hacking out.
Yeah, no description necessary. We all been there.
Okay, can I use my medical kit? I like 3 more uses of it, and I got a spare
No,
one.
not right now. But while we're with you, we're gonna give you your how many relics can you cast?
Sure, relics and ritual. D4 plus spirit per day, and it's a new day. My spirit is 3, so that'd be D4. 1. Okay, I got 4.
4 rituals up. Krieg,
Yes, sir.
you cast rituals too? You do, right?
Well, I have spells, so I guess they're rituals.
Yeah.
Instead of things. And I have D4 plus spirit per day.
Yeah, so roll your d4 plus your spirit, and that's how many spells you get today.
And my spirit is +4. So
Ooh.
I get 8
Fantastic.
Alright.
spells.
And Alina, how much did you drink last night?
I'd say probably like 3 drinks. My character is a lightweight compared to our resident alcoholic.
So you got
It's more
a
like you had 1.
DR 11 then.
The toughness.
Toughness, yeah. 12.
Oh, I rolled a 12.
Okay, so you gain D4 hit points back.
Nice. Let me.
4. All right,
Open.
rolling pretty good here. Okay, so now, is anybody depleted in their devil's luck?
But yes, I'm at 0.
I have 1 devil's luck. I haven't used from last game, or
Yeah, I have 1 as well.
Okay, so Mad Bard,
Yes, sir. What D4?
it should say in your class, whatever class.
Yep, 1 D4. 3.
3 devil's luck. You have to be at 0 devil's luck to be able to roll. So,
Which I was because of my
Yeah.
death or my wound, whatever it was. Thank you, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that was good. God bless you.
oh, we
In
got
Portugal, that's a compliment to the chef.
I gotta keep adjusting Mad Bard. Mad Bard, where are you sitting, man? Where's your normal
What are you
sit?
talking about?
Where's your normal sit?
Oh, I'm gonna rock.
Yeah, okay, I
I'm
understand.
gonna rock. There.
Okay, that's okay. Don't move. I just like to know where your average spot is.
Dude,
Average you out.
I have. You know, they didn't treat us for attention deficit, or I have like sitting still problems.
That's okay,
The
no
nudge used
problem.
to beat me, but
As long as I
doesn't
got
work.
as long as I got the center of you, I'll get you most of the time.
All right.
And yeah, and so
Shame you're doing.
you look around and Skaggs is still, he drank a lot, but he's still like a light, holding that barrel with all his might in his hands, snoring. And you're curious, where's Cooper Brown?
Where's the cabin boy?
All you see is blood on the beach. Something got killed or something. There's a lot of blood there.
Yeah, Cassian's just looking at the blood stain. He's seeing Cooper Brown, the cabin boy, missing, and just remembering mentioning to Elena how away about the monster, him keeping watch. He's like, fuck.
Oh god. I just remembered that we had issues with sharks when we swam out to that wreck, but if it's on the beach, sharks don't come on the beach.
Yeah. I don't know where you would get that assumption unless you've been drinking more than I have.
So Krieg takes a skein of rope from one of the other pirates, and he ties it to his boarding pike or baton, and he starts throwing it out at the foot of the beach there where the blood goes in, and is dragging the bottom essentially with his belaying pin and rope.
Okay, you're doing that, and
Guess Cassian will just use his medical kit. Just to patch up some things from yesterday. That cool?
well, what's the medical kit do?
Stops bleeding, poison infection, and heals D6 HP.
How many you got left?
Well, I have 3 uses for that.
Are you gonna use it on yourself?
Yeah.
But you can't right now because you're puking.
Okay.
You can't focus enough to try to heal yourself. You're just like, God, never drink it again.
Well, that's a lie. Definitely gonna drink again.
It's a lie you've told yourself so many times, but at this point you think it'd be true.
I do it for the flavor.
Alina, what are you gonna do?
I guess I'll go over to like where I see the blood and just, why not start the day with a nice invigorating swim in possibly monster-filled waters? So yeah, I'll dive in and see what I can find underwater.
If you can find more alcohol.
And stop throwing the belaying pin when she starts going into the area I was searching.
Roll me a presence.
Ooh.
Alina.
Roll a what?
Presence. Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, you realize, you know what these things are that killed whoever. You don't know who it killed, but they're shoal spiders. They come out at night, combing the land for victims, then drag them into the water where they spend the day.
Are they tasty?
After I get, figure it out, I'll kind of step out and I'll just kind of shout down the beach toward the others we're dealing with shoal spiders. Looks like we need to take a better watch at night or they're gonna drag us all down.
Spiders?
No spiders, youngster.
I thought it was.
They're like
I thought they were cold
They're like little-
spiders.
they're like little crabbies in the shoals.
Yeah, he'll give you a picture.
Pardon. Oh,
They're-
that's horrifying.
Yeah, and they're about 4 feet wide.
Oh shit.
I hear they taste like coconut.
What?
I hear they taste like coconut.
No, I'm saying why the retorts to why the hell would you even think of eating one?
A ship sat cows on a full stomach. Remember, look how skinny I am. I'm always hungry.
Oh, so that's a choice.
I choose to eat what is around.
Yet you're so skinny.
It could be my pet.
I don't think that's how it works, Sonny.
You look tasty.
I mean, if they're edible, I could try and dive down and see if I can bring one up.
I would
'cause
try it.
You want to fight
Try
one?
to-
You want to try to fight one of those things?
They taste like coconut.
I'm gonna take that tone of your voice to say, yeah, let's not.
You know,
I think one of the characters is a fishing net that we could cast out, I think, for food.
you know that they
Yeah, I
have
can do that.
venom. You know these creatures, but that roll, you know a lot about these things. They have venom pinchers. That'll make you do a toughness test, basically, or you're gonna lose more hit points. Very strong
Oh.
venom.
Great. Yeah, let's not tangle with one of those. I don't like my odds.
Can I use a medical kit now, or is it like?
No, you're still puking all morning, man. And yeah.
While you were, Alina, while you were swimming, did you see like a cave they were coming from, or a wreck they seem to be? Those guys like to have cover any kind of rock or underground water rock reef where we could maybe design our defenses from. Did you see anything like that below with that wonderful row you seem to have? That wonderful swim you seem to have?
Did I notice anything, Omega?
No. You discovered the tracks and the drag marks and the signs, and you came across these things before, but no. Whatever, whoever it killed, it's gone. Eaten, probably, or dragged further into the depths of the sea.
Has anyone seen Cooter Brown? Cooter Brown. Cooter Brown.
I'd stop thinking if I were you. If you noticed, he's gone along with the boy.
Oh no, they got the cabin boy too. That sucks. He was nice.
Or something more nefarious.
Be right back.
Probably gonna drag away the first mate since
Yeah,
he's
I know how to
having
put
a barrel of beer.
Oh,
Ooh.
I have a way of clearing a room with those portents of ill reports. What do you think we should do? Should we make some shelter here? We have to look for those 3 right fingers of stone that they told us to look for. I don't believe they're on this island, but maybe we can see across the horizons. What do you think?
Probably not
Did we
across
try
the
and-
hor- Probably not across the horizons. We're probably gonna see nothing but sea. I figure we set up camp further inland to make sure that little fiasco doesn't happen again, and try cutting down some trees, pulling out like a
It looks like just a bit of a mountain here, though. We'll be climbing the mountain to get to the top, to get to the vision, to look for the 3 outstretched fingers. So we can kill both birds with both stones. Oh,
I believe we. Not really, but I believe we should be more looking away to getting off the island than be hunting for treasure.
My swimming is not that good.
If I remember, you had a dinghy.
My wee dinghy was lost in the when the Flying Dutchman ship rushed into it. I lost me wee dinghy. I've been looking for me wee dinghy all morning.
Well, maybe your
Been
dinghy.
been looking down, cannot find my wee dinghy.
Yeah, I got well, maybe if good old Elena Holloway would just go swim, maybe she could find some parts for a new raft to get off the island, and possibly your dinghy. Maybe that's in the ship. You can find a
With
quick
those-
way up the island.
Oh, you're very cavalier with the with the likes of our Alina, our siren, because you see, there are those critters out there in the ocean. And will you be defending her, or will she be swimming around in her slicking slipness through the sea?
Well, from my understanding, they come out at night, not midday. Night.
Yeah, why don't you go out and take a little wade and see?
Well, for one, we do tasks that best suit one another. For me, I show up my hook hand. I'm not a good swimmer.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of proves it.
But yeah, I can take a look. Fine. While I'm doing that, I suggest perhaps, I believe you have a fishing net, Cassian. We could,
I gave that to you.
I was going to suggest that you cast it out and try to catch some fish while I'm looking for the dinghy.
That'd be fair. That okay, Omega?
So you're gonna, what, just go fish with the net?
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna like wade out there, or like?
Yeah, just wait out there with a fishing net, stand still.
You move your token. How far are you going out?
Just by the beach. I don't want to like go too deep, and there's like spiders right there.
It's
like
too
up here.
It's too shallow. Like if you're gonna get fish, you gotta go pretty deep out there. At least two squares out. Or else,
I need to
you're
bring
looking
you to the beaches of New Jersey, Mr. Omega.
You're looking in the shallows and you don't see no fish, like immediately offshore.
Yeah, no fish.
Krieg, how good are you at swimming? Because as you see with my hand, I'm not so good. I can fetch for wood for next night's fire.
Swimming, that's, I would think I could do some swimming.
I'll be right back in like 5 minutes. Step away real fast.
Okay, I hand Krieg the fish, if you wouldn't mind, since I'm not really that great of a swimmer, even though I can begin. I'm gonna go get some firewood. Those on you, man.
Okay, so,
I'm getting some firewood.
So I'll take the net, but I'm not going out and fishing for those things.
Well, before you guys go, you're just deciding what to do. Get back here. Before you go, you're just talking and bickering, and Skaggs wakes up.
Yeah.
What a night. What a night. Singing and drinking. Oh, I haven't had a night like that in a long time on a beautiful beach. Feels great to get off that damn ship.
Well, it does, Skaggs, our first mate. It was so great that we played a little game of chance here.
You were so gracious with all the rum last night, Skaggs. Oh, 3 cheers for Skaggs. Hip hip hurrah! Hip hip hurrah! Hip hip hurrah!
Back to what I was saying. Yes, you're having so much fun. You care to notice we're playing a game of chance of who would be picked to be dragged into the sea alive.
Well, I guess it's settled. Everybody agreed that I am the leader now.
Not really. We weren't discussing leadership, we were discussing how to avoid murder by sea spiders.
Sea spiders? What are you talking about, sea spiders? Billy! Where's Billy? I don't see Billy. What have you done with him? He takes his knife.
Well, if you look into the...
What have you done with Billy?
Well, if you look toward the blood-covered sand, we can only assume what happened when those spiders came to shore.
Both Billy and Cooter are gone, sir.
What are you talking about, spiders?
We've been looking for them. There's shoal spiders out in these streets. The damn sea maiden that was always swimming, she saw them out there. Now she's off behind the bushes right now. But she saw them out there swimming. The big shoal spiders with the big claws, she says, that make you go crazy. And they're out there. And 2 of our men are missing, sir. What say ye we should do?
I say, since he's the last one to wake up, we all make a collective decision on moving inward for camp before the spiders get us the next night.
Mm-hmm. I think that's our best option if we move our campsite.
Are you saying spiders have taken knives and Cooper Brown?
Well, they were pretty big spiders if they were being drugged into the sea in a bloody curdle. I mean, I'm surprised none of us even woke up during their blood-curdling screams. Assuming they did
Look at the
scream.
blood on the beach, sir.
Ah, yes, I remember hearing screams. Billy! Oh, Billy was a good, faithful lad. Ugh, I don't want to lose him.
Well, I mean, you sent him out yesterday with no concern.
But
get
sir,
rum.
sir,
Yes,
That's
how am I going to get any more rum then? How am I going to send him to get more rum?
You could always swim out there for rum, sir.
Oh, I'm the leader now.
speaking of rum,
I will tell who swims for the rum. Maybe it might be you there, Copperman.
I look at my hand up. Do I look like I could swim with my hook?
speaking of rum, Krieg is looking around in his jacket. What happened to me fine rum bottle? And on that note, I know I got to go find me rum bottle. I'll be right back.
It looks like we were discussing leadership or who's bossing who around. As I step a little bit closer, we were talking about what to do next to get off this island, and you're talking about alcohol as much as I love it and partake as much as you do. I'd prefer to be in a little bit more safer predicament when discussing such matters.
Well, we are trapped on this island with no food. What are we gonna do? I think we should try to get off this island.
Oh, smartest idea of the year. You should get an award for that.
Well, how are you gonna get us off this island?
One step at a time, sir. One step at a time. First, move camp inwards so we don't get dragged to our deaths. Two, I don't know, grab some wood. I'm gonna go hack down some wood, maybe for a raft or two. Big enough to hold all of us, or maybe there's a vessel on this island. Maybe you could search around like a true leader, walking around, see if you can find anything.
Look around, scumbag. There's no wood on this island, just shrubbery. Unless you can make a raft with 1 centimeter sticks.
Oh, I thought those were trees. I forgot they're only shrubs.
Yeah, there's only shrubs. There's no trees on this island. And the shipwreck out there, plenty of wood. And there's even sail I could see floating on the top of the water.
I'll be back. I'm gonna hike up the mountain and see if I can spot anything in the distance.
Krieg!
Yes, sir.
Did I tell you you could pour some rum?
Sir, my nerves have been shaking with that man sounding off all day. Always telling people what to do. He's making me bad crazy. I needed something just to settle me nerves a bit. And look, I found this on the island. He said there's no trees. But look at these green things. They look quite tasty, sir. I'm putting it in me rum. Maybe
I
this
would've-
fellow from Chicago watched his shoulder. Maybe those grabby things brought it.
Only a deckhand has to add fruit to rum.
It keeps away the scurvy, like he tell me wife all the time. I drink me citrus to keep away the scurvy.
He smiles, he's got no teeth. Scurvy.
That one's going in 60 grand next week.
Well,
So
Let-
where are we at here? Is he up on the? Are we going up on the roof? We gonna climb this mountain?
Well, you gotta get the fish on climbing the mountain.
I'm
And
not
I
going to that
believe
water guy. I'm sorry. You may think you're in charge, but I ain't listening.
Well,
You
you
may
got-
be selling, but I'm not buying, as they say.
you got full health, man. You got full health, man. You're like a lot more safer going into like 11 hit points compared to my 4.
I ate, as the Brits, I ate last night. I ate well. I had bird.
and as
You
you're,
Speaking of that bird, I made a poem up about that bird. Red robin with rock crushed, dangling worm from beak set free. The worm in me.
as you're walking, you hear a noise in the bushes. Right-
Or they're like,
Right beside Copperman. You're just about to go into the bushes, and about 10 feet to your left, you hear a big bushes are moving.
I kind of step back and yell out, "Who's there?"
Watch out for that shrubbery!
And then you see Cooper Brown walking out.
Here he is.
Oh, okay.
What are you guys looking at? Can a
We thought
man
you were a gong man. We thought you were being eaten by the Krabbies.
can a man go to the washroom?
Were you with that young boy, Cooper? Where's Billy?
Billy,
Billy's missing too.
I haven't seen Billy.
Are you sure?
I am sure. I've been in the bushes looking for a nice place to go to the bathroom.
Well, it's good you're alive, Pooter.
Innocent
The first
Dawn?
mate.
I didn't survive this long, Sonny. For nothing.
Well, the first mate's been bossing us to go swim to our deaths since only one of us is good at swimming, and Krieg isn't really willing to fetch some fish. So I'm just going to hop up this mountain. Sorry, excuse me. Makes more sense. And scan the horizon for any ships. Maybe we can wave one down.
Okay.
Yeah, I just, Mr. Cooperman, I just thinking that there's much safer ways to be filling our bellies than there's plenty of maybe fruits and berries on the ground here we can be looking for. I spent a lot of time.
What
I
happened to
actually-
if you can
If
eat
you
it?
had seen me, Stevie,
You'll
you'd
eat
have
it.
known that I was shipwrecked alone for quite some time. That's why I have all these voices in me head that keep speaking, you see.
Yes.
Telling me what to do. Telling me that thou art wrong.
Okay, either fish or starve. That's your choice. I don't care. I'll be back probably pissed, or maybe if those who don't work don't eat sort of situation. I'm going up scanning the horizon, and I'm not
Either
going to
way,
argue.
Star.
Okay, so
I'm scanning. Yeah, I'm scanning the horizon.
you're gonna go up the hill. It's gonna take about an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go up. Start walking up the hill.
I'm gonna follow with him.
You're going
He
with
has
him?
me
Portal.
intrigued. Yeah, I'm going with him. Look at that. I can even operate my tokens today.
So everything's working good there, Mad Bard?
I'm kosher. I'm happy as a pig in shite.
Foundry's working good. Okay. And then Skaggs is like, well, we're gonna build a raft. We're gonna need some wood there. Alina, you seem to be a good swimmer. You wanna go get some wood out there?
I can certainly try, sir.
Search for the dinghy first.
Yep, I'll
You need a blood
Go over and
sacrifice in this game. I
just
think.
I'll jump
I
into
don't
the
want to
ocean.
be a blood sacrifice.
Try and look for the dinghy.
There's no dinghy. There's no dinghy. There wasn't
He's
a
not
dinghy
gonna
on
let
this
us
ship.
have That dinghy. That dinghy went down with our ship. What was our ship called?
Tarantula.
Tula.
Tarantula.
Okay, this is Elena Hathaway's shot, the shine of gathering wood.
Yep, I'll have to start doing that.
Okay.
Like swimming out.
You notice that the sharks that were there the day before eating all the dead bodies are not there. Seems to be clear. You see flotsam floating all around. You see farther out, maybe another 3 squares, you see one of the sails, the masts, floating on the water.
Okay, I'll I'll go toward it first and hopefully bring it back. So is that like here? I take it. I see it.
Okay, so roll roll agility. You get plus 4.
As the sails are sweeping through the water, twisting and twirling as you make your way, looking for the corner to grab and find. Is she able to grab it?
So plus the 4, because I didn't know, I forgot how to add it on. That's 11 total for the swim.
So it doesn't give you an option to add 4?
It does, unless I have to
Okay, so
click it or something.
if it doesn't give you the option, then I'll just lower the difficulty rating, so it'll be 8 difficulty. And you got 7? So you fail.
No, the 7 plus. Oh, yeah, never mind. You lowered it. Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay. And so I'm just gonna be you're swimming in that, and I'm just gonna use that as the fail as bad luck. You see a fin over here. That's all. You see a fin.
Oh, joyous.
It's not headed in your direction, but you just noticed a fin.
Does Cooter see the fin from its beachside location?
Okay, we could say Cooter sees it, and he's yelling out,
I would think.
"Shark
I
there,
would think he
honey!
would make some splashing.
There's a shark there, honey! Watch yourself!"
Yeah, will do. I'll swim away from where the mast is, and I'll move to where I see some of the flotsam to try and drag it back to shore.
Okay, roll me agility. DR8.
You can do it. Oh.
Easily.
And you get back to the shore with enough wood to make a quarter of a raft.
Tis a start.
How long did it take her to do that?
We'll say that took her about a half hour, and we're gonna say that the shark fin's gonna move 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8. 1d8. Seven. So it's gonna move 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna move this direction. Just one space. It's going slow, just cautiously. The direction starts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just random for now. 8. Got some wood there,
Okay.
honey, Cooper Brown says. And we're gonna need more than
Indeed,
that.
I did. Mm-hmm. Yep. If we had multiple people going out to the wreck, it'd be a tad bit faster. But I suppose I'd toot it myself.
Well, you know, I could swim the old English Channel back in the day. I think I could, you know, my little stick leg kind of hinders me, but helps me float too. So maybe I'd give it a try. I might be able to take back some.
He suddenly was
Are
like
you able
4
to
hit
holler
points.
for our help?
What?
Are we too far away for us to get to help her? We're about a half hour beyond already.
Oh yeah,
You said you didn't want to swim.
yeah, you're way far away, man. You're climbing the mountain, and they're at the sea.
Yeah.
And
When Cooter offers, I will, just kind of nod and I'll say I appreciate it, but then I'll look at Skaggs like very kind of like harshly, and I'll say to him, "Why don't you, lend a hand?"
He's on the mountain with us for some reason.
Skaggs is like, no, I'm not in the mountain. No, he's
I
like,
thought Skaggs was in the mountains.
no. He's somebody's got to control everything, bark orders and everything. You're not gonna risk my life going out there. That's what you're for. You're not the leader. Get your ass out there and get some more wood.
Give her a rope. You can pull back in.
Yeah, if you had something I could, like, cast over the stuff, it'd be much faster.
Oh wait, the
Uh,
fishing net that Krieg took with him.
I didn't take it. You handed it to me. I just left it on the ground. That's it.
That you left it on the ground.
Yep, I was being dismissive of you.
Okay, then I guess you could find the fishing net on the ground then.
We're on the mountain, so we can't have an idea.
Well, but can she see the fishing net?
Yeah, we're to say you're like about halfway up the hill now, you two. And
Yeah, but can Miss Holloway see the fishing net that Krieg dropped?
well, she probably could because you left it there, but so yeah, she's aware of it.
Okay.
Great. I'll if I'm able to, I'll grab it and I'll tell Cooter, man the fort with skags. I wouldn't wanna lose you, old timer.
Are you sure, honey? You know what I mean? I don't mind if I go. I had my life, you know what I mean? But it'd be a shame if youngin' like you fall victim to those nasty sharks.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm sure I can handle it.
Okay, be careful there. You go out again. So the mast is here. Wood is here.
Okay.
So you can move 3 squares per roll.
1. I think 3 puts me there, moving diagonally.
Roll agility.
Ooh.
Oof.
No. So I'm just gonna. You could swim good, so a failed roll, I'm just gonna say is bad luck and a shark comes.
Oh God.
Another one?
And you're a very stealthy, skilled swimmer, so they don't notice you or nothing. So like I said, D8 for each one. That one just appeared, so it doesn't have to roll, but the second one's rolling in the D8 direction. 2, which is up here, so it's going back 1. Actually, I gotta roll for the other one too. 6. One goes here. Now the alert meter is on 1.
Fun.
It gets to 3. They notice you. Okay, so you're still 1 square away from the wood, 2 from the sail. What do you want to do?
I might as well try and secure the sail first. I think that's probably the best option.
Okay,
Hold on.
agility. Pass it or. Okay, you pass it.
Pass!
So alert meter doesn't go up, but the sharks still move 1 space in a random direction. First one. Up here. Second one. That's a D10. Sorry. 5, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's closer. Okay, you got all the sail surrounding you. It's too much to take back all at once. Like it's too heavy and waterlogged. Like you would have to cut it. You have anything, any way to cut it?
I have unless I left them at the beach, I have a rapier on me.
Oh, okay, I'll say you have
Like
a
around my
rapier on it.
waist.
Okay, roll a successful combat with the rapier, the DR12 to try to cut it.
I think that gets knocked down to a DR8 because I have the thing where I get -4 to DRs when I'm in water.
Okay.
Does it have any armor? Probably not.
No.
Big shark.
Ooh.
Okay, you cut it. And the sharks move. First one. 4. 3, 4. Second one. 8.
Now the sharks get far enough, do they disappear?
No, maybe not. It all depends. It's possible, yeah.
With part of the sail procured, I will begin my probably slow swim back because I'm.
Okay, roll your you
What?
can go 3 spaces. That'll bring you to here.
Which stroke are you using? Which stroke are you using?
And roll your agility.
Tis the fish stroke, I'd say.
Yeah, so you don't increase the threat. So the threat level is still 1, and it's going to be 1 until this is done. So now you make it to shore, and you got 2 quarters, or you got 1 quarter of the wood, and you got enough
to sail.
enough to make a sail. You think? And
Great.
Gooders, very good, young lady.
Thank you, old timer.
Just have a little rest. Maybe have some rum before you go out again.
Of course.
And after that time, Copperman and Krieg reach the summit.
Finally.
And you're
Why
looking.
the hell did you follow me up here again?
I'm just keeping an eye on how things are going. You seem to think you got everything figured out. So a man with ideas is a good man to be around to keep him from killing everyone else. You know what I mean?
Are you
You're
accusing me of
with
being
us
a
around,
murderer? Are you
No,
accusing?
just being young. Just being young, it is.
I'm in my 30s, man. I'm pretty sure I'm no longer young.
Look at me, I'm 92.
You're 92.
92, my mother said I was born in North.
My grandfather was 62.
Yeah, look at him. He looks
More
like
likely
that.
to sure you should be dead by now.
He looks at like negative
Look
92.
look at the bags under me eyes. It looks like somebody's been punching me all the morning.
I have
And
bags.
out in the room.
I
And
have-
arguing with you young sorts, keeping me with me and losing me dinghy. Me wee dinghy, gone.
Yeah, I have bags too. That really doesn't show much of age when your fellow companion has the. You know, forget about this. I look over the horizon to see if I can find anything of
No,
note.
I take my rum bottle and I try and look over the horizon. I'm scanning, all north, south, east, and west, slowly going around,
Yeah.
just sort of bickering along with my young friend who seems to be. We seem to be enjoying poking at each other's barbs and pustules and dimples and warts. And I'm looking over. I'm looking for. Do you see them 3 raised fingers they told us to look for? I
Yeah.
want to find some treasure. I need to retire soon. I say soon.
Yeah. Soon's gonna be when we get off this island. I scan the horizon. I'm like, let's make a scan for this. Roll for this.
So do we see anything up there? We're looking at the thing. We're looking down on the towards the slopes on the other side. See if anything else is on this, pissant of an island. What we got there, Cappy?
You're looking around. You see you're looking and you see nothing but blue ocean all around, and it's like, oh my god, there's nothing around here. And then at the end of your perimeter search, you see to the northwest, far away, you see an island, and there's smoke rising from the island. It's very distant.
Oh, young.
Could be like 100 kilometers or more.
It's far off, young son. You
Yeah,
have to watch.
but now we
could
have our
figure out
head.
we could figure out the distance if we took a sighting of it, and count our minutes backwards. And we could see, we could change the distance and figure out the kilometers. But by my old eye and adage, I'd say it's about 100 click from here.
Cassian's just looking over, like in a few faces, looking at him. Like in his head, he's like, I'm whispering this out loud, like, what the fuck, man? And because he's like drunk in the morning, he's like, really not understanding half of this. So, and then he just ignores it and just, can I use my healing kit now? Let's have it on top of the mountain after.
No, your eye's cloudy. You don't need that healing kit here. Have some of me room. This is what you need that Alger. Come on here and dog your bitches, sir.
The character refused me before, so I see that it is inaccurate. But okay, can I use my healing kit, Omega?
Yeah, go ahead.
Empty room.
Go ahead.
Yay. Okay, D6.
Alina, I don't know if you can. Is it in your rules?
It doesn't say. It just you can do this, but it doesn't say you can.
What do it to yourself or say?
Yes, 5.
So your nausea seemed to have subsided now. Now you got the ickiest and stickiest, the dry puke out. So happy for you. Now you're smelling it since your nose is recovered. Good thing you're feeling better, young son.
Jesus Christ, why are the Irish so hard to understand?
And you're sitting there, and it's such a beautiful
The
view.
Irish has just begun.
It's such a beautiful view, and you wish you had some rum to sit down and enjoy it.
Comrade, come sit next to me.
Krieg had some rum.
Next to me. Have a week.
You see Krieg having a little sip of rum, but you got none.
I'm like licking my lips. I'm like, fuck me.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Does Krieg offer the rum?
Here, young man, have a sip. Feel better.
I sip it reluctantly because I'm like an alcoholic.
I put my arm around him. Hey, let's have some fun here. As I'm giving him the bottle, he's, not feeling great. I put my arm around him. We all got silver pieces. Can I try to lift a couple silver out of his pocket? Just for the hell of it? Shits and giggles.
Yeah, I stop him right there. I'm gonna stop right there. I got like 110 pieces. Just don't let the others know, cause.
So you're gonna try and like pocket him, pickpocket his silver.
Yeah,
No.
I want to pickpocket a few pieces of silver. As I'm giving him the thing. He's looking at the thing. He's focused on the booze. I listen. I'm an old pro. I grew up in the city. You bounce into the guy a little bit, and as I was hugging him very companionably, saying, "Oh, just listen to me, young laddie. I'll show you the way. I've been living many more years than you. And you see, look, a little bit of rum in the morning." And then I try and pickpocket.
Okay.
I'm not being a hog. I'm being very light fingered, just grabbing the first maybe 1, 2 little roll of the finger.
Okay, roll presence.
Agility?
Presence. Yeah, presence is like smarts, perceive, charm. So roll that DR12. No, you go to try to take some silver out of his pocket, but Copperman notices you.
I stare him dead in the eye. I'm holding firmly on the booze with my free hand. I pull out the hidden pistol and point it at his head, and I'm saying, "Let me tell you this, old fella. I don't appreciate being lied to. But
I know. I was just taking payment for the drink, young son. What are you talking
let me
about,
finish.
young man?
I'm not done.
Oh,
Hold on.
no. See, with the Irish, you don't word it. You don't understand the point of being Irish. It's just
I
like
click.
to talk, you see.
I click the receiver until he shuts up. Yeah, that's honest. Yeah, and I put it away back in my pocket. I've taken a few silvers, 3 pieces of 8. That's like a 107. I'm like, that's for the rum. And this stays between
You've been
us.
sharing all day with me now, lad. Oh, I knew you were kindly sort. Let's look for some water springs up here on our way down.
And this conversation, especially that pistol, as I shove it back behind me under my fancy coat, stays between us. Got it?
Oh, young man, one day you'll learn that all this bluster only cause your balls to swell and eventually get them burst. Beware of the bluster. Oh.
All I need to hear is a yes or no, man.
He makes another. He's old. He dismisses. He don't take orders or listens to nobody. I ain't listened to nobody since my wife. Oh wait a second. I do listen to my mother. You know, that's about it. That's most men in the world, right? You listen to your wife or your mother. That's about it. No,
So you're saying,
Okay.
so you were saying we'll
Be
keep
right
this
back.
conversation just between us?
Oh man, you worry too much. Why don't you just have another bit of rum and we'll be moving on and finding some water springs.
I just stand up and
Don't
like,
worry about me. My memory is short as me dinghy.
I will be too happy next time if you mention this. I start marching down the
happy.
mountain.
Happy. Me thinks the last protest too much.
I go
You
start
know
going
that?
down the mountain.
I remember that from a play I seen in the Globe when I was over in England. We took the ship over, we jumped over to the Mother Isle, you see, and we saw that, and I remember they said, methinks the lady doth protest too much, so why don't you chill your timbers and shiver me wood if you care to go on? You don't need me wary, me memory's not so well, and we all carrying weapons and guns. What you so worried about carrying a pistol for, sir?
Yeah, I'm already down the hill, and I already told you my piece. And I don't elaborate further just to keep this conversation private in the pistol. And I'm like walking down the hill.
Coming down the hill. Why are you worried about the weapons, sir? Ain't there nothing to be worried. We're all fully armed to the teeth. The eye teeth, they say, the eye teeth. No worries about that, sir. Nobody be concerned about the handgun you be carrying.
Yeah, I'm walking down. I'm still ignoring him as he goes on and on. This Cassian is just annoyed at this point.
So everything you just told me not to mention, I'm like debating with you as we go down the hill. Oh, son, you worry too much. Don't be worrying about your pistol. We all be shanking high and low. We're all armed to the teeth.
Okay.
Oh, I know that. And the jingles you make, sir, I'd quiet myself down about that. As you coming bouncing down the hill with your jingling silver.
Okay, and you guys just trot back down the hill. Let's say you're...
We find any water springs or anything?
No. Nothing. And we're back to Alina.
Yay. Swimming girl.
Fun.
Skag is like, you better get out there, honey. We need a lot more than this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's how we'll all start swimming out to gather the wood.
Okay, roll your agility.
I'm down there with her.
Your
If I'm
agility is
trying to go out
basically
with her
for noise and stealth.
If
It was
can help
late,
her out,
I get it.
Down on the beach, I'll assist her.
Okay, yeah, you make it. The sharks are gonna move though. They get to move every round. Threat level still 1. 7. 5, 3, 4, 5. That's not a good one.
Oh, joyous.
So here's the wood. Here's the sail.
Okay. I think we have enough for the sail, so I'll go and I'll start gathering the wood. Like, I'll toss the fishing net over it to, like, gather as much as I can together.
Okay, so that would take the end of your turn. Agility. Do not make noise. You don't make
Yes.
noise.
I am
Shark
I'm
1.
very silent.
Shark 2. Okay. Now you can move your 3. And you're back at shore. Okay. But roll agility just for noise. Okay. You make it.
Got out hand.
And you got 2/4 of the wood, and you got the full sail.
No, that's 3/4 now.
No,
Right.
she got the 2 wood and 1 sail. 3 trips.
Okay. So half the boat and all the sail.
And we're gonna say that you guys came down. You just came down as she was coming back. You're all together.
I'm hearing
Oh,
him
look at the wonderful
moaning
job you've been doing,
only about the rifle. I start, hey Krieg, why don't you start swimming? I heard you're fantastic at that.
Oh, that hill may have worn me out a bit, but I think with such a great swimmer as our fine Sigrid there, Miss Holloway, I think I could be. I go to the. I think I could be feel comfortable enough to help out.
That's
But I think
right.
I think we should use our heads. I think the young lass should just go out with many strands of rope and tie it onto the timbers, and then let us all drag it back. It'll be one trip. She goes out, she ties on the rope, takes the leads with us, and we all draw back. We have 4 guys here to bring back the wood. One foul swoop, as they say. Whoa, swoop! Did anyone see that bird around?
Yes, go ahead, have some fun with that. I'm going to start constructing the raft. Cassian just goes over to the acquired wood and just starts assembling it in a manner that would be sufficient enough for the entire party.
Okay, so you're gonna start working on the raft. And
Yeah.
Who's going out to sea, Skeggs? Yells. Who's gonna get? We still need half more wood.
I think if we execute my idea, I think that should be one last trip for Falsky, and I think we should be done it.
Well, only you and Halloway have good enough agility to go down there slow enough. I have a
Did you
negative.
listen? All Halloway has to do is swim out, tie the ropes on that we're holding the other ends of, and then we all drag the wood back, and she swims back without pulling anything back.
Well, do we have a
Should
long
be,
enough
yeah.
rope? Because that's quite far out.
Oh, I did lose me wee dinghy, but
I'm thinking we don't
do
got
we have enough rope between us? I mean, we did bring William to trade us on board with us. I know, GM. What do you say? We got the rope to do that idea?
I don't know. Well, how do you got rope anyways? You got it on your character sheet?
Let me see. I think I have some on my character sheet.
If you don't got rope on your character sheet, you got no rope.
No rope. Anybody else have rope?
No.
Don't
See,
think so.
Cooter Brown, I thought Cooter Brown had rope.
Cooter Brown? Let me see. I'll look at Cooter Brown.
Spyglass rags, equipment bag. Nope, doesn't look that.
No.
Okay, I guess I'm swimming. So yeah, I will go out and try and stay as close as possible to my rather swim-like friend, or rather fish-like friend, and if we can go out and try and recover more.
Okay, move 3 spaces out in the water. You got to get to here. No, 3 spaces.
Oh, I may have moved one.
You're there.
Sorry about that. I
Roll
miscounted.
roll agility. -4 for Lena. Lena passes. And Krieg, roll agility. Straight up. You need 12.
Cool.
Sharks move.
+1.
Yeah, you got it. You passed. Shark 1 moves right here. Shark 2 moves up here.
Oh,
Or there.
okay.
Still 1 spot away. So you're going to have to roll agility again just to get to that spot.
Yep, let me.
And
Agility.
you make it. Krieg increases the threat level to 2. Sharks move. We still don't know you.
Stay
Number 1 moves here.
close to me, old timer. Don't get
Second, 6.
Trying to catch me breath, lads.
You're splashing, so you got the wood, and you're holding on now.
Am I able, like in this, in order to try this other than wood, am I able to see some skeins of rope that I could execute my idea with, and us just tie the rope and swim out rather than trying to cause the disturbance with all the wood moving through the water, which would maybe lower our difficulty level in the next swim?
No,
Because we're not pushing
No.
towards. Nope.
no, it's not going to lower your difficulty. Whether you got one more roll, that's it. Each of you.
So we got wood, and we're swimming home, huh?
Oh no.
No.
Well, okay. Well, you move 3 anyways. 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. The sharks realize you're there, and they start to move in.
Come on, give him a good roll. Get that 10 roll.
But you guys are on shore. You're on shore.
Oh,
But the sharks are they're in a frenzy at the moment. They sense prey. So going out there again would be really dangerous.
How far am I with the boat?
Oh no, it's gonna take like till at least the night or longer to finish this. Depending on how you're able to build it. How
Well, is Scooter Brown assisting me since he's not really doing much?
yes,
he's
I
an
guess.
old hand. He should be pretty good.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna assist you, and he'll give you advantage on I would say agility.
I have to roll agility.
What would you think's good for building a boat? Presence. Presence.
Well,
Then.
isn't-
Smarts.
Yeah, be smart.
Toughness is almost a survival skill, though. You know, and this is like a survival moment.
Well, his preference is more. Presence is more like you're building something.
Hey, what do you got a plus high in? That's what we're talking
Oh,
about.
I
you
rolled
know?
twice for that. 4. Roll again. 9.
No. So it's gonna take you like till the next day now. So you'll have to stop at nighttime, but that's what
So
two
I'm
you
looking
working
at
on
these
it.
guys work. I'm looking at these guys working. He's working, I guess, with Keegs and Cooter maybe, and Cooter's or Keegs is overseeing a bit. And I look over at our young, ambitious, and sort of bombastic ensign, and I say, and then I look over to Keegs and I say, Captain Keegs, I think we need to prepare for the night defenses. I think we should cut some of the bracken and bramble and make an enclosure around the beachhead, and put our backs up against the mountain wall to be ready for the crusty crabs and crustaceans that come from the sea. You see, last night we lost Billy Boy. Billy Boy made a good snack, so I don't want to be a snack. So what I'm suggesting is that we cut the bracken and bramble and bushes and just shrubberies, and we make a deadfall barricade around our sleeping area, and we certainly, keep a fire lit and a watch.
Well, how are you gonna make this barricade? They're just bushes. There's no pieces of wood, unless you want to go get more wood from the shipwreck. They're just bushes.
No, bushes make a fine barricade. I mean, even if they don't have barbs and things, a bush barricade for a crab is, they can certainly climb over it, but it's going to certainly create. I mean, it's been a deadfall barricade's been one of the primary things throughout history.
Okay. So you're gonna work.
You could argue that it's not the strongest. Certainly, it's not a devil to freeze, but in the city they put devil to freeze on rooftops so you don't climb on people's garages.
Okay. Well, that's what you're gonna work on.
Yeah.
Alina, what are you gonna do while Copperman's building the raft. Krieg is working on the defenses. What are you gonna do before nightfall?
If I'm able to, I want to try and like gather a bunch of like the shrubs and stuff to make basically like enough to build like a pretty big fire for the night. Maybe, having that will perhaps deter the crabs, even though I'm sure it won't.
Well, it'd be hard to build a big fire because they're just bushes, right? And they're green bushes at that. You can maybe find a few pieces of driftwood on the beach, but if you really want to have a fire for the whole night, you'd have to go out to the shipwreck with the sharks and get some wood. One more excursion if you want an all-night fire.
She can always go fishing since she has the fishing net on the other side of the island where the sharks aren't hunting.
This is true.
Or what we could do is we could lure the one of the sharks into shallow water and attack his ass, and then we have food figured out, less problems in the water, and maybe things could work for that.
There's many fish in the sea. Taking out one or
for
two.
little seafood.
There are many fish in the sea. Taking out one or two is not really going to put a big dent in the population.
Yeah.
Crack board too with the flood the water.
I think it may be better if I would go around the island and try to fish there with the net. Just, I don't like my chances facing off against a shark. I'm not gonna throw my life away stupidly.
Come on. We need
birds on the island.
We need the first person in the Pirate Borg graveyard.
It will not be cast.
The deadly depths of Davy Jones's locker.
So I'll walk down the beach, like going this way to see if I'll also be gathering if I might be able to gather some driftwood for a fire while I'm looking for like a good fishing spot.
Yes.
Well, like I said, fishing, you got to go out into the at least 3 squares out. Fish.
Okay, I can do that. I just want to make sure I have some distance between me and the sharks.
Okay, fish, and then roll agility to make noise or not. Ooh, critical. I'm going to give you 1d4 fish.
That's SEAL Team 6 there, baby.
Ooh.
Oh, 4 fish, so that's 4 people can eat. Okay, so you guys were building the thing. Say you make it back and it's nightfall, okay? You come back. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing here. Yeah, so
Just walk around like the edge of the island with the net full of fish. Like it was a fruitful night.
and it's starting to get dark.
Fruitful day.
You guys make the fire.
Do we make it closer inland since we learned our lesson from the first night?
You want to make it like a little bit in? Okay.
A little bit more inland, like
with our
Like one
good
spot.
distance.
baskets about.
Now Cootie Brown's on fire.
Yeah, we want our backs against the mountain essentially.
Okay, and so it's time to eat and drink. Who are you going to give the fish to, Lena?
I will just give it to Krieg, Cassian, and Cooter Brown. Which I'm sure is going to draw the ire of Skags, but hey man, they're my fish. I caught them. I decide who eats.
Fair's fair.
Skag is like, the leader gets fed first. We are like a pack of wolves. The alpha male gets fed first.
Well, that depends. Are you willing to fight the alpha female for the fish?
He goes, yes.
Emily.
Hey.
But I meant, wrong name, Elena. Would say it to you.
Oh, this may be bad, but yeah, I'll draw my own weapon and like kind of point it at him, and I'll say, you know, if you really want the fish, then, you know, prove that you're our leader. Prove that
Hey,
you're the lead.
before either of them can attack each other, you know, I'm sort of sitting off away from the rest of the crew. And since, you know, we rolled for these and the day is almost over, I haven't cast any spells. I would like to cast Deadhead on Key.
Well, let her prove herself. Let's see where the first mate goes with this first before he makes a move.
Well, Skaggs is like, you want some rum now there, honey? You want rum? You all want rum. Well, I got the rum, and he takes out his flintlock pistol. Yeah. You kill me, I'll shoot the rum. And it'll all spill in the sand. Nobody's getting drunk ever again.
Cassian just looks at him and he's like, he's a little bit iron and annoyed from when it pointed his rifle and gun. He's also more dumbfounded how he's willing to put a pistol through a barrel knowing he'd only partially drain it.
And so, roll. What spell you can do there? And tell me what it does there.
Well, as I stand and sort of wave my arms in a whirl-about motion, seem to reach for the fire and to grab a whiff of smoke, you see a flying ghostly head appear in me hands, and I cast it, and I may spend one action and test spirit with a DR12 and have it deal damage to one target. It dissipates after 1 minute, or if it deals any damage and a fumble, it attacks me and ignores armor and deals, and then I got a 1, 2, or 3 damage table.
What's it called? The spell.
It is called a Deadhead.
Dead hand.
Deadhead.
Deadhead.
Like the
It's also a little bit dangerous
Grateful Dead.
because it can backfire and shoot yourself.
And it creates a ghostly skull that flies through the air and attacks. So I'm gonna roll spirit against a DR12, okay?
Yeah.
Alright. It's the first. I've been trying to cancel spell for 2 games now. Here we go.
If you do kill him, it gives me a chance to resurrect him, so as a skeleton.
Sorry guys. So I throw a 20 die, right? Yeah.
Just go into your character sheet and just click on spirit. Ooh.
There we go. And then I guess I roll a 1d3. There's 3 different levels of damage. So I have to roll 1d3 to see which level of damage I can roll.
No, that's the tier of Deadhead. I believe once you level up, you get a tier 2. You can do the damage.
Tier 1.
2d4.
Okay. I got you. 2d4. And the ghostly skull reaches across the face of Pig, bites the hand that pulls the dagger, and as I scream at him, never pull a blade on a lady.
Okay. Well, the ghostly skull comes to Skaggs. And his eyes open in horror as the skull comes at him and fucking explodes into his head. He falls back to the ground with his flintlock pistol falling out of his hand. The bottle of rum dropping to the ground. And he dies. He had 5 hit points.
Damn.
Oh.
Copperman just looks sad.
You killed Skaggs, come on.
Like, you
I'm not trying to be a murder hobo or nothing.
Well, you killed him.
I don't like violence against women. I'm sorry. Something I don't abide by. The dude
Oh,
does not abide. Can we go that way?
That's fine.
Exactly like Twilight.
Yes.
The Twilight gave Phil
Cassian
a
basically-
vegan.
Cassian basically stands up, grabs the bottle, takes one swig, gives the rest to Alina. He's like, for the food. And now I cast my, I believe that is my character sheet. Ritual. It's on my character sheet. Give me a
We
second.
gotta figure out the system,
Raise-
Omega, you know?
I cast Raise the Dead.
No, that's
The
cool.
skeleton disappear on the guy.
What, you got raised dead?
Yeah, I got that from last game.
You're gonna raise Skags?
I'm gonna raise skeleton.
Oh no, he
Oh.
might be angry with me, son. Don't be doing
Is-
that to him.
Is that your
Leave
personal
him
spell?
down.
No, I got that. I know I got that spell after last game when we leveled up.
Raised dead. Is that like your class spell, or is that like a community spell?
That is a class spell.
Okay.
They are stupid, but obey your verbal commands. Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be his thrall.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, they're basically you're just creating skeletons from nearby corpses. That's it.
Yeah.
They obey
He's a
your
corp-
commands and they tumble into bones at sunrise.
Yeah.
So it's not going to do anything but obey your commands.
Yeah.
Okay, so
cool.
you get one
We're
skeleton
gonna have
rise from the dead.
I just pointed at Alina. Now you, I'll be at wood tomorrow. Can I command a skeleton to collect the wood from the ship? Since it's undead, the sharks will have no interest in it.
Good. Like it.
Okay, yeah. So you get to control it till
The sunrise.
they're stupid, but obey your. Okay. Let me see what
You
it.
can make that funny.
So they go into the sea, and he comes back. Now they're slow and stupid, so it takes the whole night. But like during the night, right? You'd only get one.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm just saying you get one load of wood. That's it.
And it keeps the fire going, right?
Yeah, I will say that you get enough to keep the fire going all night.
That's good.
And is there even the fish? I'm like, I didn't really feel like he was captain material to begin with.
Can we like attach like little hooks from his skeletal frame with little bits of his flesh to try and catch fish on his way back in?
No, you can't.
Come
You
on,
can't.
man.
No.
That's really corrupted thinking. That's Borg. Borg. Oh, Borg.
Well,
It
you,
is.
The more depraved, the better, man.
you guys, good thinking. You did pretty good. And yeah. Are you gonna get drunk tonight? You got to celebrate. The Skaggs is dead. You got a bottle of rum. Now you got to debate who's the leader, and who's gonna be aggressive now. Skaggs' corpse lying there.
I'm just taking a few swigs on. I'm looking at Skix's corpse just standing there, right by the fire after he's gathered the wood. And I'm like looking at him. I think this one man thought he was a leader.
Make him dance. Make him dance, Copeland.
Why not? I have the guy dance.
He starts dancing around, and he grabs Skaggs' guitar because you told him to dance, and he starts playing some.
Pea shanties. Cooper Brown. Cooper Brown. He's real down.
He starts dancing.
At least we now have enough wood for the morning for the ship. And one less body to carry.
Yeah. I will note that we, none of us drink the rum tonight, just so let's be bright-eyed, bushy-tailed when we leave the island.
Like I said,
Everyone
Same.
drink water.
I'm drinking. I'm an alcoholic, and I think Creek's just insane. It's insane.
But I killed a man. I killed a man.
And after he's done with the song, I'll command him to keep watch for the night. And to attack anything that gets near us.
Huh? He's not too bright though, young man. Remember.
Cooper Brown's like,
Okay,
why
fine.
don't we just stay up and drink all night? You and I will keep watch and drink.
Yeah, I remember last night. Last time I tried to do that, we passed out and the cabin boy disappeared.
Oh, the problem is the sleeping. The problem, you see, is the sleeping. You don't sleep, you just keep going. It works. Trust me, son. Did I have my legends yet?
I changed the order that if he sees any big creatures, to violently shake me and Alina up.
I be keeping me eye on him. You watch.
and
Something we could do is we sleep in a shift, a couple of two of us sleep now, and then when a few hours pass,
I call the shift with Cooter Brown.
Cooter Brown's like, you know what? I feel like drinking tonight. I'm happy that Skaggs is dead because I frankly couldn't stand that guy. Give me some rum in there.
You come on. I don't like you. Julius, come on. I got to get over. He's in my position. He's on my sheet.
Should we do the drunken sailor scanty so one of us is passed out drunk out of our minds?
Yeah.
Let's try a new shanty. Just make one up.
I will say that my character will stay up and not drink during the night, just so we have another set of eyes on the situation. So if we get attacked,
We should all be drinking.
Okay, as you're drinking through the night, you notice, Alina, you notice crawling up the beach, you see 3 of these things.
oh joy. I think I'm probably closest to Creed, so I'll just kind of yell at him, and I'll say, wake up, look sharp, we're being attacked, and I will.
But they're staying away from the fire. They're not getting closer. They look like they're hungry, but they don't want to risk getting too close to the fire.
Oh. Guess the
Great.
skeleton did.
Tastes like coconut.
Guess the
Is
skeleton
there-
did a good job.
Great. Is there a loose stick that I could use as a torch? So I can
One of the
hold it?
burning embers you pull out of the fire, yeah.
Yeah.
Is Cassian Kaufman awake?
Yeah. Cooter Brown's
Yes.
awake.
Oh. Oh wait.
I think
Yeah, you're awake. Are you talking about
I think
yourself?
you're all-
Yeah.
I'll
Kind
wait.
of I kind of notice. Lena points it out, and I'm like, "Don't worry about him." I toss a bit more fire into wood from the campfire. Just tend the fire through the night. Hopefully they'll stay away.
Yep. Hopefully.
And then
I'll still have a hand on one of the rapiers at my waist. Just if they get free, I'm just gonna start stabbing. Ignore me giggling maniacally.
Can I cast on him? It's a new day.
you wake up in the morning,
Wake up in the morning.
and
Wow.
spiders are gone.
Yep.
Fire's out. And y'all feel not too bad, actually. Who had the food? Everybody had food?
Yep.
Yep.
Everybody had water, so everybody gets 1d8 hit points.
I was cute, healthy as all.
Roll for your arcane rituals for the day.
Yay. Full health.
I am also at full health. 8 hit points.
6. Yep. Full for the day. You know, that skeleton really did help out. I did not see that coming.
I wasn't expecting a standoff though to end in Skag's death. He was an asshole, but I
Well,
wouldn't
more
wish
of a
death on
standoff.
anyone. Yeah.
And more or less than Krieg just blasting his head off in a fit of rage.
Mm-hmm.
I have 8.
His morals be strong enough to kill a man where he stands. Or maybe it was the wrong.
I take it's probably a mixture between the two at this point.
How is that boat coming along, Mr. Cooperman? There is a Copperman.
Copperman, not Cooperman. Copperman.
Ah.
And it's coming along fine, me and Cooper.
That's
Cooper
a mere
Brown.
basement of the copper.
I'll lend a hand to like make sure it gets done faster today.
Okay, we say by noon, you have a raft. I'll just increase the
Yay.
size.
Good thing we lowered our passenger list last night, it appears.
No, I assuming we can start fishing as we head out for it to be a bit more easier.
Mm-hmm.
We share with the group what young Mr. Copperman and I saw on the hill of
Yes.
the island to the northwest, approximately a click away. A good kilometer south, it seems, but we'll have to see which way the wind is blowing. Otherwise, we'd be doing some paddling. Did we make enough wood? Did we have enough wood to make some paddles?
We can probably gather some before we head off. One thing that Alina will make sure occurs before we leave the island is that, just even a makeshift grave to lay Skags in. Let's not just leave his body here to be picked apart by creatures. Let's show him a bit of respect.
He deserves nothing but our respect by a shallow grave, and that'd be it.
Hey, remember, we all have the same end coming to us. Come as a beach, they say.
Do we want to take?
I
Do
start
we want to
digging
take
with
his
my,
equipment from him before we lay him down to rest?
No, it'd be bad luck to take from a... I look at his head, it's easy to bit of explode it. A skull imploded by another skull body. I'd like to take it. Let's just leave it as don't take his stuff. Let him rest in peace. Let we anger his whatever spirit, angry spirit that's left, a thirsty spirit that's left within.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree.
You'll get since you suggested it, I will dig the shallow grave for him, and if you could find the wood for the paddles, if you would.
Of course.
Thank
So yeah,
you.
while they're burying him, I'll start swimming toward the wreck.
I guess I start using my hands or whatever tools I have on me to start digging that shallow grave. Probably gonna take too long.
As you're digging, you see that he's changing into some grotesque figure. He's starting to come alive. His
Oh.
bones. He's
Oh,
he's waking up and he's looking at you, and he's trying to get his bearings, and he's still laying down.
It's like, bloody hell, you're alive?
He doesn't talk,
Skeggs, you doing all right there, mate?
Yeah.
I start backing away. Oh, fuck me. I run back to Craig. Craig, get that skull ship ready again.
I think we better get the fuck out of here.
I hurry onto the boat. Move it, Craig. Craig.
Lena, why are you out there? Why are you out in the sea?
Oh, I was gonna head off to gather some wood for paddles.
You could always like sail there, maybe, but
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
the
true.
wind doesn't
Yeah, as
fluctuate.
she's doing that, let's say she's already out there, and I'm like pushing like the raft out. We're telling the other two to get on board as we get on there. Just to let you know, Krieg, the old captain, well, first mate, just rose up from the dead, and he's just mumbling a moment, and I scream at you, "Get that skull shit ready!" As I'm running toward the boat.
Okay.
So yeah, I get the boat ready. Like I'm like pushing it off. I'm calling the Cooter Brown and Krieg to get on, and I'm like pushing it out to sea already.
okay. The zombie creature that usually happens when people die, by the next day they turn into undead.
Oh, joy.
But he was a skeleton. Shouldn't he like fall apart into pieces
Or
by
just
sunrise?
some of the bones that you used, they're disintegrated. They're over with now, and those bones are now turned into a zombie.
Hold on, is this sort of thing like the joke with the skeleton? It's the skeleton is free. It's just the flesh puppeting itself.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. Flesh puppet zombie.
So you go into just speed things up. You go into your raft, you sail. You get a two paddles out of wood there, and now you're off into the open ocean. And you want to try to go to northwest is where you've
West,
seen
you
where you've seen the island, right?
Yep.
And you're sailing all day long, and you're heading in that direction. Now, sometimes the winds change. There's a wind direction now. Now the wind's about to change, so it's a 1d6, or see which direction it changes. 3. So the wind is now going southeast, which is this way.
A southeast wind means it's coming from the southeast. The southeast winds blows northeast west, by the way.
So we're stuck with the sail down. And
Yeah,
we're
you're
just
right. You're right.
paddling.
You're right there. So you're going.
You're
Yeah, the
right.
wind's favoring you right now. You're just like clean sailing.
Southeast
Yay.
wind blowing us northwest.
Yeah, perfect.
I guess we can have the fishing net like right behind us, trailing some.
Trolling.
Ever-
Trolling it is.
Yes, trolling as we sail about.
Come on, Jersey boy. You gotta come out with Big Bob. I'll get you out in that water. I got a boat in my driveway you can help me work on too. Did I mention my name's Tom Sawyer?
Okay.
Right. No more after this, guys. All right. 2 22-ounce babies is enough.
Okay, you sail through the day, and everything is nice and calm. The weather's beautiful. You got your barrel of rum. You got your barrel of water, and there's a dead body ahead of you. It comes right in the front of your raft. It's sailing close to you now.
Are we able to sort of grapple it with one of our?
No.
legs?
Since
Let it
the
go by,
zombies,
you say?
Let it go by. It's most likely
Let
a
it go
zombie
by.
and floating in the sea.
There could be pieces of eight on board. On board that boaty, there could
And
be
if
pieces
there's
of
any
eight.
rum or booze on it, it's probably gone bad by now or been spilled into the sea.
Oh, rum stays
Yeah,
forever.
And
I say we just
Cassian,
let it float.
let it float.
Somebody's
let
gotta
it
die.
be.
Listen, Omega wants to kill one of us by the end of tonight. We're not giving him any fun. We have to think about his enjoyment, folks.
I think most of his vote was spoiled by dumb luck. I
I
think
think it was
had an-
spoiled by the fact you rolled a 5 damage and straight up killed our first mate.
Oh,
I
that's
think
all
that's
right.
what
That's the
spoiled
way it
most
goes.
of it.
That's the way it goes.
I say we just paddle around it and keep going the way we've been going.
Just push it away.
Don't even touch it. Just see,
No, we're gonna-
just get around it.
Okay, so it's coming right towards you, like, and the wind's blowing you up against it. But if you try to paddle, give me agility. BR12.
I can
Miss Holloway, since
say I'm one of the paddlers.
you are the best paddler, I am, unfortunately, because of my drunken stupor and my hooked hand, I am not so good with
Okay.
paddling.
Things so good functioning. I'm drunk.
I haven't.
Oh,
I have a disability, mind you.
don't hit 12. I don't roll good when I'm not in the water, it seems. Oh,
Yeah.
dear
So
God.
the body hits against the front of your raft and it gets stuck there, and it's like dragging you down and slowing you down. Actually, it's dragging you. It's got something shiny in its pocket too.
Don't even think about it, Krieg.
I'm going for it.
I pull my
Krieg is-
gun on Krieg. I pull my pistol on Krieg, and I'm like, Krieg, if you touch that silver, I'm betting you that's gonna pop up and hit you. You want to do it?
Been
'Cause I'm
ignoring
not-
you for 3 days now, youngster.
You want
And
you want
know
pieces
what?
of silver? You want pieces? I toss them two more. I toss them two
Thank
more
you,
of my
sir.
silver.
This is turning out to be a beneficial trip. After a crash, I've already have 5 pieces of silver from you. Now what do you have? 102?
No, I have
Oh,
105.
I
just tossed 2 more pieces.
Of that. And I'm pushing his buttons because he's my little Padawan, I think. And I reach for that shiny object squirrel.
Yeah, there we go.
And,
Here's your shiny. Now, let's move the body elsewhere. I have Alina
You heard me,
Holloway help
Omega.
me push the body out of the way.
Great. Just try to
There
like
you go, Omega.
the thing.
Agility fails. So you're going to try to grab the whatever shinies in his pocket,
It
and
was a 20 for 2 seconds.
and
Aw.
it goes out of your reach. The waves and everything is pushing you, and you miss. And Alina, what was that 20 roll for? What was that agility for?
Oh, I thought you needed one for me as well. Ignore it if you didn't need it.
No, I didn't need
Sorry.
it. No. Krieg was the only one.
But I stay on board.
Yeah. It's still.
It's so shiny. Look in its pocket. There's something shiny. It looks like silver.
You see all these other bodies. It's like there's been a shipwreck or something because there's more bodies here now.
I'm like
Floating
Covenant's
all
covering his
around.
face is like
So I stopped.
God has damned me for today, and I swear, Krieg, you're gonna get us all killed. I attempt to use a paddle to push the body out of the way so he can keep moving forward.
Yeah. If anything, we could attempt to maybe. Oh, it stuck to us. I forgot. Never mind. Ignore me. I'll
Because
keep
I'm gonna
forgetting
use my
stuck to-
broken agility roll with -2 to try to do this. Oh my god.
There you go.
Fucking A, I scrolled high. Did I push it out of the way?
Anybody hear that music?
No,
Play the
because
drum roll.
I need a strength for this one, not agility.
Okay, I can do the strength roll. You may need to put some of your items in your container, Cassian.
I think you might consider that we're all on the same side of the
They
river.
are
There
in
might
my
be trouble.
container. My container is full.
Oh, never mind then. Sorry.
His container floweth over.
So I rolled a 12 total from strength check to push it away.
And you push it away.
Thank whatever
And
god you worship.
and as you push it away, you notice that there's this nice. You got an angle of what was in his pocket. Is this beautiful cross? It's like maybe this big. And it's all laced in silver and gold, and it just sparkles in your eye. It's like this thing must be a valuable treasure, or maybe
like
a relic of some kind.
Cassie just looks at her and is like, "There ain't no better treasure than rum, and there ain't no worse treasure than stealing off a dead man, especially one of a relative you don't really like, and they suddenly pop out of their grave to strangle you all night long under their tombstone until the crypt keeper comes around, starts mocking you, and starts beating you to death and hitting you along with it with some old branch."
Are you okay, Cassie? I'm very concerned about you right now.
A
Jesus
specific
Christ,
example
man.
leads to an example of what you should not do in life.
Yes, and I'll look at Krieg and I will say to him very sharply, don't you dare think about jumping off that cross. If you do, I'll have Cassie in here shoot you dead before you touch it.
You're such a good swimmer, why don't you just jump over and grab it? It could pay for all of our meals. Think of our wee bellies. I could get another wee dinghy. We could share a wee dinghy together. Come, me lass, jump for it, jump for it.
We have much better things to do than dive after treasure. There'll be plenty
Like what?
in the future.
Our life is treasure.
We're already hunting for a treasure after we get off the island and reach shore. I'm pretty sure.
Me mommy from the good Kerry County. She told me, you see, you watch your bellies and those pounds come cruising in. Listen to me. Dive, young lass, dive.
No, thank you.
Oh,
Actually,
and I dive. Creed dives for that thing. If he's still in his eyesight, he's diving for that thing. This is a world where gold, silver is as good as life. No. You gotta play it. I'm playing the character like that. I'm diving for it.
Well, hold on. Okay. You're gonna go into
agility.
You're gonna go in the water.
I'm jumping in. Head first, grabbing with my hand for that thing.
Okay.
And that was my role if possible.
Let me just give a moment here. I'm going to put everybody on a different map because this is not a combat map. This is an exploration map.
And we're going to combat? I thought it was a simple role.
Okay.
Yeah, and Krieg has went for the death run.
I hope you have a backup character, man, in case this goes south.
Ready to go.
Definitely no one's jumping in after you. I mean, I may shoot. I mean, I could give you advantage. I have those spells.
And the armor is not very heavy. It won't be weighing me down. It's just this leather. Can I have this crazy whip on my hand that I can try and grab that cross to tangle it as well to make sure I get it? I think that could provide some advantage to my attempts.
I'll be
Yes,
back in like
I'm
5
Victor.
minutes. Sorry to step away again, but I need to.
Okay, so now
Here.
let's get back to the action here.
The dungeon crawl.
It's more of a Krieg's gonna get us all killed as he jumps in for treasure.
Treasure is our life, young man. I thought you were on the same page with us.
I'm more on the same page of alcohol, mind you.
Okay, Krieg, move your token where you want to go. You jump in.
Where's the cross at?
You see it? This is the corpse that you just knocked.
That's the one that had the...
Yeah.
So I'm diving right as far as I can to dive and try and grab the cross that was hanging out of his pocket.
Okay.
And I believe you already made a roll for that.
You already ready to roll for the agility, so you grab the cross and you're treading water. And all of a sudden, the raft gets a big bang. Something hits the raft from underneath. And, Copperman, roll agility to stay on the raft or you fall in.
Fuck.
It was a beat.
Damn it.
Ooh, okay. Roll 1d6 once to find out which, how far away you go. How many squares?
Wait, no, that's wrong. Nope. Damn it.
Four. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4.
That felt like more than 4. But okay.
I think that's 4 days.
Krieg's already out there. Cooper Brown's gonna roll agility.
Come on, Cooper. He got his leg stuck in that cross.
He knocks down, but he's skilled as holds on to the one of the.
His peg leg stuck in the floorboard.
Yeah, okay, yeah, his peg leg stuck in the floorboard. Okay, Lena, you just had something large knock the bottom of the boat from underneath, and it's trying to force you into the water. So roll agility or fly into the water.
I'll let's roll.
9. Roll 1d6. Find out how far in the water you go.
You don't get that +4 because she wasn't in the water.
Not in the water, no. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
And you don't know what knocked you in the water, but yeah, Cooper Brown's looking at you. Oh boy. Dead bodies and Ooh.
Biffy losing his shit right now. You mean that high-pitched register?
I want to clarify something that the person who's still on the thing, that's where my character's cat is, because, you know, let's not drown the poor kitten.
Cats don't like water. They're very good at staying out of water.
well,
Yeah.
that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight, everybody. So we don't got time to do a big battle like that, and
What a cliffhanger.
we need Cooper Brown to come back too. So we'll do a short one tonight.
I'm sorry I was such a crazy murder hobo today, but
No, don't apologize, man. You do great. Love your role play. It's fun.
I just do that to be respectful. I don't really. When I apologize, I really don't.
Oh no, you're great. Everybody, awesome time, man.
Good. I know sometimes I throw some wrinkles, and I know sometimes as a GM I sometimes get like flustered. I'm like, wait, where do I go next? So
Yeah,
you know,
that's all part of the game.
Any undue stress I cause, I got a hug for you. And I got a boat you can come help me work on too if you want.
Are we gonna do like character increases tonight, or
No. Basically, you got that first one is just the bonus they give you because it's deadly game and just start you off. But you're strong, pretty strong as it is right now.
Yeah, that was a nice bump that last one through.
Yeah.
Cool. I just
Still rolling
check.
one line.
You can handle all these dead bodies and whatever's knocked you into the ocean, can't you?
I mean, it depends. So that body's gonna grapple us to our death.
I don't know.
Any issues of casting underwater?
To some of our deaths.
We probably can't.
You can't cast underwater?
We need to speak the words.
If it doesn't say you can't, I don't know. We'll have to read the.
Bubbles, listen, have
just
you
read
ever
the rules.
spoken underwater? Bubbles come out, and if you break the bubble, you can hear the sound. We used to play bubbles all the time. Me and my buddy Tom's older sister in her backyard pool all the time. You want to play bubbles? You know, you swim underneath. Play bubbles.
Well, why do you have to be underwater to cast anyways?
Well, because I'm in water. And what if, you know, what's going to happen? You know, I'm scared. I'm not going to be able to
I imagine you're like,
no, man.
probably bobbing over the up on the surface by this point. I suspect. Ugh.
Cows are getting brunch tomorrow, man. I can't sleep in these games. I'm always thinking about, oh God, what's going to happen? I'm too excited to sleep. It's like going to Disney World.
Well, so we'll leave this game as like debatable when the next session's gonna be, right? I guess we'll try for next Sunday.
Dude, I'm cool. Whatever you need, man.
We'll just
Yeah, it worked for me.
try for next Sunday, everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Okay.
Are you good?
I can't sit through it anyway, so yeah, let's go for me.
Well, we'll try anyway. See what's up with Myth and everybody like that. But okay.
Yeah, find out about that. That'd be good. Done rolling on line here again?
I can't hear you there, Mad Bard.
Are we still done rolling online?
Yeah, we're online still. And we're just doing like the closing things. Okay. Everybody, I guess that's it for tonight. The Walking Dead Tuesday. Stay tuned for that. And should be a good one. Beginning of the first episode of the Campaign of the Dead. And good night, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah, see you guys later. Bye.
Thanks, man. It was fun.
It was. Also, during the stream, I heard a reply from Inferno. We have the original 40K group together for tomorrow. Don't know about the new guy, though.